For you, obviously kind of an up-down start to camp. Just how are you feeling now heading into the back half of camp?
I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident. I feel like the team feel pretty confident, especially as a defense. I feel like we all growing together and becoming like a team. That's something that Coach Kiffin puts high emphasis on, and I feel like we're embracing that and we just taking it day by day.
For you being here in the spring and a new guy, how did that help you kind of entering camp here in the preseason and learning Goldings, especially linebacker, but just defense as a whole?
Camp, the spring really helped me understand the standard. So going into camp, I already had the mindset of what coach is looking for, how I need to push myself this camp in order to thrive this upcoming season, not only as an individual but as a defense as well. I feel like I've embraced that role that coaches have put on us as a whole, and I feel like as long as we just keep staying on path, we're gonna be great this upcoming season.
Who being a leader in the room, just what are you seeing out of guys like Raymond Collins, Kari Coleman, and TJ Dottery?
Man, those guys are amazing, especially like TJ and Raymond. Those guys, they come in every day, they ask questions. It's times that we, stay out there a little bit, do walkthroughs and things like that, and we just dialed into those things, just little things, taking those at a high level. I feel like in order for us to, really have a really outstanding season and meet the expectations of everyone, little things is something that we have to thrive on and we have to take purpose on. And those guys have been doing that. Not only those guys, but everybody in the linebacker room, I can feel us, asking questions about this, understanding the schemes and things like that, making it easier for us so we can play fast.
How was helmet? How'd you been so far, and how was that
I feel like it's been pretty good. With me coming into the spring, it was a little adjustment coming from a different culture and things like that. But getting into it, getting around the guys, and, just getting to know one another and things like that has really helped me inside and outside of the facility. So I feel like as long as we just stay together, and then on top of that, I feel like throughout the spring, I was getting adjusted a little bit, but now I'm a little bit more confident. Making checks and things like that since I know the scheme a little bit more and things of that nature. So I feel like it's been pretty good, working good in my favor.
Pooh, now that you have a better feel for what you're doing, I mean, do you anticipate your role being the same as what it was at Arkansas, or are you being asked to do anything different?
The only thing that coaches ask me to do every day is just to lead and give 100% every day. I feel like that's something that I need to do anyways. Just coming in and just being that force on defense, being the Mike linebacker, I feel like I got a lot of responsibility on my shoulders and things like that. So just making sure that everybody's in the right gap, everybody gap sound, and coverages are getting echoed and things like that. I feel like I've taken that role at a high level. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. But with the help of Coach Golden, it has made it so much easier.
And then how are you feeling physically? We know you were in the black jersey.
Oh, yeah, I feel good, man. It was just a little minor setback, but I'm back 100%, moving around, and, the guys were happy to get me back and things like that, so I'm excited.
During 11-on-11s, looking at the offense, what kind of stands out to you on that side of the ball?
The thing that stands out to me is how much those guys embrace their roles. Just looking at it from things like the O-line, and, especially like Dart, man. We all know that Dart is a leader, but just watching him this camp, really embrace that, really get after it each and every day, not only leading offensive player, but defensive as well. He'll come to our sideline and give us encouraging words too. So, just watching those guys, man, it's really kind of, exciting to watch them. That's why I'm so ready for this season to get started. I'm excited for those guys, and I'm happy for those guys, and I'm proud of the work that they've been putting in. So it's going to be great.
Kind of touched on it. I think you guys are like 15 days away from kickoff. How excited are you? And I guess what are you looking forward to the most this year?
Man, highly, man. Just ready to get out there in front of those fans and just put on showcase what we've been working on. I feel like the guys, everybody else feel the same as well. So I feel like, just ready to get back out there in that game day atmosphere, man, the Walk of Champions. And, just really just put on a show for those fans and give them what they've been waiting for. Thank you.